I've been asked a lot about how I film my videos, so I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. I don't have a fancy camera setup or fancy rigging in order to make my videos. Basically, what I use is my phone and a really great video editing app. That's it right there. It's called youcut. With it, you can do all sorts of stuff that high priced, video editing software can do. Is it better than the high-tech stuff? No, it's not. Is it capable of making great videos that you can share with content that other scale modelers are going to like? Yes, it is. Add that to a pretty decent smartphone, and you've got the basis for your entire video production facility. So I'm going to show you how it works really quick. I'm not going to go over everything this app can do, as there is so much in here. It would take a video that's way longer than what I'm going to do here to go over everything. But I am going to show you the bare bones of it, and if you guys want to download it and check it out, it's fantastic. And I am not being paid by youcut. They don't even know I exist. I'm just telling you guys because this is a really great app and I use it on all my videos. So the first thing you're going to do, we're just going to click onto there. Now normally, if you have a project that's already in the works, it'll come right up to that project. But I'm going to take you from the beginning. Take you all the way in. We're going to go in here. Here's your new project. Here's your current project. These are the drafts for all the projects you've done in the past. Let's go to the current project that I'm working on. This is the current video that I'm editing and putting together. I started off with almost, I want to say close to 2 hours worth of footage, which I am editing down to a more reasonable length. So I'm going to show you how I go about doing that. Now what it does is it takes the files, which are your videos, off your phone. You can input them into the app and then just manipulate them any way you want to do and show whatever it is that you want to do or show. I'm going to show you exactly how that works. Normally you start off with a blank screen. You hit your add button here. That takes you to the videos that are on your camera or in your phone. You can have your videos or your photos separated, or you can see them all together in case you want to combine things like I sometimes do. You're going to pick whichever one of the videos you want, which I've already done. Then you're going to hit they're going to show here in the order in which you pick them, which can be changed. That's another part of the editing that's really cool about this. Once you have everything in there, you're just going to hit your arrow to go right to, well, since I didn't pick anything, it's not going to show me anything, but you hit this arrow, it'll take you right to your editing screen once you have everything that you want in your video. Let's go back. This is your editing screen. This is your video here playing. This is what you're going to be working with, all your tools down here on the bottom of the screen. Now, here, this is the actual video. All the clips that you've put together are going to play here in one stream. And this is what you're going to manipulate to do whatever you want. Now, you hit the play button, the video starts playing. You can let it play at its normal speed, or you can just speed through to get to the part that you want, which is what I want to do here. Now you can do transitioning effects, so that instead of having a clip just jump from one clip to another, you can have them fade out. You can have them do all sorts of different effects. Now what I chose is just to have everything fade from one scene to another. See, fades and transitions to the next scene. Let me lower this so you guys can actually hear me. And there goes the transition. Now what I did here was I zoomed in on the image in order to give a close-up view of what I'm working on. That's another cool feature where you can just zoom in and you can manipulate the image to move in whatever direction you want. Let's go to an area that I haven't edited yet. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm just starting on this section of the video now. And as you can see, I can scroll it frame by frame so I can get it to exactly where I want it to do whatever I want. I'm going to press play. And this will allow me to go through the video, get to the portion I want. When I see something that I want to highlight or I want to change, I stop it, I hit the bar in the middle, it'll bring up another screen, Or, whoops, I'm sorry. I'm trying to do this someplace where I haven't worked on yet, so that I don't ruin what I've already done. Let's see, we'll go a little further.
Again, you have to smooth it out to make it even.
Here I've zoomed in already. I've already taken care of that. Let's see if we have a transition here.
Where you're going to notice that there's going to be one side that's just a little bit higher than the other. And that's not going to allow the transmission to sit flush.
Yeah, that's already there. I've already done that. I've already done that. Here I can see, here I can see some animations that you can add. These arrows are all arrows that I added to the video using their sticker button. You hit the sticker button, it takes you to another screen. Well, you're only allowed a maximum of 3, which I already have. But it'll take you to another screen, which will allow you to apply little animations. You can add GIFs. You can add all sorts of interesting effects to your video. You also have a picture-in-picture button where you can do exactly what it says. Take a picture from your phone and insert it into your video. You can also insert another video. You can do all sorts of stuff. Here you have your speed where you can increase the speed. And when you see these rapid, these high-speed transitions in the videos where people speed things up in order so that you don't have to sit through a tedious procedure, that's what they're doing. You're increasing the speed of the video so that you can show what you're doing, but at a higher rate of speed, and that way you don't bore people, which is the one thing you don't want to do, is bore people. Which, I don't know, well, hopefully you're not bored by this video, but I thought you guys might find it interesting. Here's the BG button, not as in BG scale model works. Sorry, BG, but this button has nothing to do with you. He's a great builder, by the way. Let's clean that. Okay, you hit this, and you can change the aspect ratio of your video. You can also zoom it or pinch, make it seem whatever size you want. You have all sorts of different choices here, from original to 6:9, 1:1. You can do TikToks. You can do Instagrams. It's set up for all the different platforms. Here's your volume. You can affect the volume of the video. You can lower the volume. You can record to do a voiceover. You can rotate the video, flip it, crop it, do whatever you want to do with it. All sorts of effects that you can do in here, which are really, really great. Alright, let's see if there's something here where I can show you a quick edit.
It's not perfectly straight. This kit is good, but it's not to me good as far as fit and finish of the parts. So you're going to have to do a little bit of work there.
Okay, let's just go a little further.
Okay. Okay, here we have, I haven't glued it together.
Now that is an edit made by just pausing the camera.
Okay.
Now that's what I mean by a jarring edit, where it just goes from one to the other.
Oh.
Now what you can do is you can do this. From there to that, it's one frame to the next. Now, what I want to do is, I tap the bar. The secondary menu comes up. You hit split. And now you have something to work with here, which now you can work with these videos as two separate videos. And now I can add a transition from there. And instead of having that jarring jump, we now have a nice smooth transition. Now there's all sorts of different effects you can use. That's just one of them. If you guys download this app, you'll see all the different options you have. Now,
shave down the back of the engine block. The transmission fits.
There we go. So we have all of that together. Now this is video. I'm still in the process of editing this video, so I don't want to go too much further because it's a lot of work that's involved in editing. This video was approximately, probably a little over 2 hours long, and I've got it down now with the editing down to almost an hour. And I'm still in the process of editing it further down from that to give a more reasonable length to the video. So I'm not going to go too much further with this, but I do want to show you how you can add music to the video. I've already done it here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this track, and then I'm just going to show you guys how you can add music. They have a music library. You can pick from whatever they have. I have one that I usually pick for small snippets of videos. You add that to there. Now, I only wanted to play during the high-speed portion of this video. So I'm going to add a snippet there. I'm going to split that. We're going to delete the rest of the music so that it only covers this video. Then we're going to fade the music out as the scene transitions. And then what we have is this. And there you go, a bit of music editing added to the video. So like I said, you don't need fancy, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of recording equipment and video processors and computers. You really don't need any of that to make a visually interesting video that people are going to want to watch. So, I mean, if you look at my production facilities, I'll show you what they look like right now. That is pretty much it. My phone, my lamp, and a secondary lamp for when I'm using 2 cameras instead of just one. That's pretty much my whole facility. Recording facility, as I like to call it. Right at my workbench. Every time I'm done with a project, that's where I'll film my reveals. And that pretty much covers everything. My other workbench over here where other projects that are in the pipeline get lined up as I get done with them. But that's my whole video production facility. So guys, don't be afraid of jumping on and making your videos. You don't need a ton of equipment. You don't need to invest a lot of money. And you can still have fun with it. Alright, that's going to be it for this one. I hope this is informative and helps anybody out who's got a question about making videos. See you on the next one.